My fiancé has been no contact with her family for 20 years, and I reconnected with them. But I didn't know I was about to dig up secrets she never wanted to face again. I proposed to my fiancé 2 months ago and she said yes. I love her with all my heart. She's very sweet and intelligent and drop dead hot. The only problem that we were facing was that I haven't met her family because she has not had any contact with them for 20 years, and for my family that's a red flag. Mum suggested to me that since we are engaged now they're my family too, so we contacted them. Her mum was so sweet and she started crying the moment I introduced myself. Her father is also very kind. They talked to me about her childhood, how wonderful and kind she always been, and it made a lot of sense what she turned up to be. I thank them for raising such a beautiful human. I kept in touch with them and I soon met all her siblings. She has 3. Then I introduced them to my family and I was happy they got along. Mum suggested then that the next step is to invite my future in-laws to my parents' house and take my fiancé there so she could finally work on the dispute that she had with them. She never told me, and when we asked her parents they didn't know either. When she got there she screamed, "What are they doing here?" and ran out. I have never heard her raise her voice like this before. I ran after her but she just drove off. I went back and apologized. Her mum was crying her eyes out and so were her sisters. Her dad and brother looked cut up. When I went home she was crying and packing. She told me that she needed to move out and that she was staying with her friends. I also started crying and asked her to tell me what happened. When she was 18, her brother, 19 at the time, raped her best friend's little sister, then 17. He apparently had feelings for this girl for years but she never was interested, so one New Year party he waited until she was very drunk and raped her. He later boasted about how he finally had her and now can move on. He got away with it even when everybody knew he did, but there was no evidence. My fiancé tried everything to help convict him because she was the one who overheard him boasting to his friends and discuss what he did to that girl. My finances family did everything to protect him. A year later the girl committed suicide. That broke my fiancé, who still suffers from severe depression. She said the indifference in her family's reaction when they found out about the girl's fate still makes her blood freeze in her veins. She knew she could never forgive them. The way she was talking, like this happened yesterday. I felt sick and I wished I didn't have to ask. I have seen her brother and how proud her parents are of their only boy who's successful and a father of 2. I apologized and begged her to stay. Told her that had she told me all this before, I would never have brought them back to her life. She said that I should have trusted her judgment since I always boasted about how kind and just she was. She called me later and told me that she couldn't do this anymore. Today she left the ring while I was at work and talked the last of her stuff. I feel like my world has turned upside down. Tell me what I should do to make her forgive me. She's so angry with me and my family and I totally understand her. Mum says that my fiancé is being overdramatic now and all this has happened so long ago and we should all move on since her family still loved and wanted her back. I don't know what to do. Update. I have called my fiancé before breakfast. I told her that I love her more than she even knows and that I know she loves me. That I never in a million years thought people who loved each other this much would break up. I apologized and promised to make it up to her for the rest of my life if she gave me a second chance. I told her we can move away from our families and I promised her that it would be the 2 of us from now on. Nobody will have a say in how we live our lives but us. She was crying the whole time and I must admit that I'm not a crier myself, but I haven't stopped crying since yesterday. I hope she gives me a new chance to make it up to her. Update. I hurt her badly and I can't even describe how much I regret my actions. The only thing I can say is that it was never intentionally done to hurt her. I thought I was doing something good. We are no longer together. She said that she couldn't come back from this and that she wanted to be alone now. I told her that I love her like I never loved anyone before. I have loved her for over 10 years. She said that she loved me too, but that she needed to do this on her own now. So we are done. I need a break now from everything and especially from my family. I will never blame my wretched behaviors on anybody. I chose to do the wrong thing. Nobody made me, but I still feel resentment towards everyone who helped me hurt my girl. I need to be alone now too. I mentioned earlier that my fiancé has been home on sick leave. Her best friend called me now and we talked. My fiancé is pregnant and she's terminating it. She doesn't want me with her when she goes through with it. I am shattered now and I don't know if I ever can collect the pieces. How life can turn upside down in a matter of weeks. I lost everything and I only have myself to blame.